Ted reaches over to tap our number stand against the table. Sir, what did you get? How much do I owe you? No, we pay via rounds. This is how this works. We don't pay the individual drink. I got a fissure for both of us, but don't worry, it's on me. Nicole. Ted, please, it's totally fine. What's a soda between friends? Ted grumbles and sits back in his seat. Again, a thank you would do nicely, mister. I don't like owing people things. You don't owe me anything. Now stop making a funny face and loosen up. This place is supposed to be fun. My face isn't funny. Oh, I beg to differ. It looks like Nicole's. Not usually. It's only when you get in one of your moods. I don't have moods. Are we really going to get into an argument? Here, of all places. Oh, glorious. Ted sulks, getting into one of his inexistent moods. Laughing, I notice a server. Oh, yeah, okay, that's just what Americans call waiters. I notice a waiter coming over with 2 sodas that I order, and he places them on our table before taking our number away. From that point on, Ted and I continue making small talk, nothing too personal. It's like we're at work, which totally sucks, because if it's the 2 of us here in the club like this, it kind of feels like a date. Do I want it to be a date? Maybe a little. You really guzzled that down. My eyes widen and I look down at my cup. Oh, where did all my soda go? It went down your throat. I thought that much would be obvious. Don't tell me I was spacing out again. What else did you think you were doing? You weren't having a chat with Oscar Wilde? Oops, I didn't notice, but hey, that's not something you say to a girl like that. What did I say? I only pointed it out. I'm with Ted on this one. What? Ted arches a brow quizzically. He slips demurely from his drink as if I'd been offended otherwise. Honestly, I should be used to it by now. I sigh and place a cheek on my hand, looking out at the dance floor. Everyone looks like they're having a lot of fun out there. I want to have fun too. Ted, let's dance. Ted nearly spits out his soda. He wipes his mouth with a napkin and shakes his head. This is only going to end badly. Go by yourself, I ain't going. Seriously? You're really bad at this whole girl thing. What kind of southern gentleman leaves a lady to dance all on her own? Ted gestures at himself and leans back at his seat. No, I'm going to agree again with Ted on this one. Sod dancing. And sod, oh, well, I'm a girl, so I get special rules. Fuck off. No, you don't. You adhere to my rules. What do you mean, sexist? This guy. Ted, please. It'll be lame if I go out on my own. Give me one good reason that I should. I'll show you my moves. I'll be lonely out there. I only want to dance with you. Oh, so we've come to our designated save the dame before we eventually cock up. So, let's go for this one. I guess honesty is the best policy right now, because you're the only guy I want to dance with in this club. I say it as sincerely as possible so Ted doesn't think I'm messing around with him like usual. In surprise, his eyes round and then he suddenly averts them by glancing back at the dance floor. If you say things like that, a guy might get the right choice, yeah, etc. He shakes his head, blushing. A few silent seconds pass before Ted speaks up again. Fine, I'll go dancing with you, only because you asked so nicely. He slides out of his seat and gets to my side before I have a chance to stand. I stare at him as he extends a hand. I'm escorting you to the dance floor, okay? Like a proper southern gent would. Now you can't complain about me not treating you proper. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Let's not mind, he's at least doing this. It's more than I'd fucking do. Ted looks away, hiding his shyness with a shaky veneer as I decide whether to take or not. Like I'm not going to. I slide my hand into his and smile, meeting his eyes as he glances at mine. Firmly, he wraps his fingers around mine and leads me away. We find an open space in the dance floor, and I start to work my body into the rhythm of the dance music they have playing in here. Complete silence. Oh, well, that that says a lot. Oh, I can't believe the loop of music stopped at that specific moment. What is this? I'm thinking this is like a kind of pump the jam music. Lots of sticking your ass outwards for no real reason. That kind of music. Ted, on the other hand, kind of just stands there awkwardly shuffling from one foot to the next. I tried to yell at him over the sound of the music. Dancing's not that hard, really. I know that, I just... Ted mumbles something I can barely hear. What did you say? Do la. I catch the sounds this time, but still no does. Do la? God, he's not singing do, re, mi, la, fo, fa, fucking whatever that is. Look, I was never good at music for a reason. I can vaguely play bass, okay? That's as far as it goes. Ted, I really can't hear you. You'll have to speak up out here. Don't laugh at me. Oh, sour. Ted roars this so loudly that I feel like the force knocked me back a few steps. Completely flustered and probably embarrassed, Ted closes his eyes and begins snapping his fingers. Just like I had, he eases his body into the rhythm and wow, he's good. No, Ted is actually great. His body is moving to the music so fluidly, no awkward bumbles or missteps. A white man who can dance. I don't believe it. He's either had lessons or he's a fake. It's as simple as that. You can dance? I never said I couldn't. Then what was with all that hesitancy? I work in my groove alongside Ted, grinning as he seems to finally be getting into it. He's pulling all of these moves that you see those pros do on TV. I'm really impressed. See, this is clearly being written by someone who doesn't know anything about dancing. I think it's how I'd write a scene. You know, all those moves that people do. Because with that suit at the moment, I'm thinking John Travolta. I am thinking he's doing that thing. He sticks his index finger on his right hand out. He points to the bottom left of him and then raises it up to the top right. You know what I'm doing? Just do it once. Because I know you're doing it. Just do that once. That's what I'm imagining he's doing. That old line dancing. He does seem like he has a lanky body and long legs for that kind of stuff. Oh well, I'm really impressed. Where did you learn to do all this? Dance lessons when I was younger. Ted suddenly reaches for me and pulls me close, locking me in frame with one hand and the other near my hip. His fingers curl around mine quite comfortably. Mostly ballroom though. It just ain't something I usually brag about. I suddenly gasp as he dips me without any warning. I look up to see him grinning at me smugly, knowing full well that he's surpassed my expectations. You could have warned me you were going to do that. Shucks, that'd be no fun at all. Ted pulls me back up, bringing me back into my frame. My frame? The frame? Jesus Christ. Bringing someone back into their frame, you'd have to snapped all their bones. That'd be horrible. I feel my face grow a little hot as he stares right into my face so close to his. Try to keep up, you're going to look stupid otherwise. Kiss him, kiss him, kiss him, kiss him, kiss him. No? Oh well, worth a try. Ted takes the lead and guides my body into following his steps. He goes slow at first, like he's trying to teach me. And even though we're in the middle of a bunch of people, it feels like it's just us. Wow, that's super cheesy, but there's no denying my feelings now. Once Ted sees that I've got the basics down, he's twisting and turning me throughout the music, laughing as he sees me catching on. I like Ted. The way my heart pounds when we hold hands, or the feeling I get when I see him genuinely smile, only proves it. I'm sure that's how that works, but okay, yeah, sure. It's what drink and alcohol does to you, damn you. The night continues on like that. Of course, Ted and I take breaks to drink and rest before hitting the floor again. Hitting the floor, Jesus. It'd be amusing if someone were to come in, just get on their knees and start punching the floor. Like, oh, is this not what you meant? And then just walks out. Grabs his coat, just leaves. Says sorry as he as he goes through the doors. Oh Lord. But it's just so much fun that I barely notice how tired I am until we're both leaving the club. Oh, glorious. Well, we appear to have got here at dawn. Dawn? Dusk? Fuck, why can't I remember? Dusk. No, dawn. Yeah. Sorry, I was making a joke about how it's supposed to be early morning, but I really cocked that up, didn't I? My feet are going to be so sore tomorrow. I groan and kick up an ankle to try and rub my foot through the shoe. I just had to wear heels tonight. I didn't push you too hard, did I? Are you kidding? Not at all. I had an amazing time. You should have told me you could dance. I don't tell anyone. It's just embarrassing. Shut up. I don't like people gawking at me like a monkey on a leash. I'm not sure that's how that works. Well, you shouldn't worry. You'd only impress them. I think I even learned a thing from dancing with you. Ted pushes his hair back out of his face and smiles. Let me guess. Yeah, it doesn't change at all. Lies. It's still there. I'm a pretty swell teacher, so I wouldn't be surprised. Beat passes. Did you? Was that a joke? I pointed Ted. You just made a joke. You rarely do that. Don't make such a big deal over something like that. I can make jokes too. Ted crosses his arms, a smile falling off his face like a badly hung painting. Anyway, it's getting late. We should both head home. Lame. But you're so right. I can't mess up my sleep schedule too much, or Monday's going to be such hell. That is definitely something with someone would just naturally say. Fucking hell. But I guess that means I'm off then. Wait, Nicole. Oh wow, it's just randomly gone into night. Dear Lord. I stop mid-step and turn back to look at Ted expectantly. It looks like he has something to say, but as usual, he takes a while to say it. You mind if I walk you home? Uh-oh. Oh god, is he going to want to come in for coffee? This could get awkward very quickly. So make sure you're safe. I mean, I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I'm sure that's all, Ted. Geez, you're a sweetheart, but that's going to put you out of your way, huh? Thanks, but no thanks, Ted. I'm a big girl, I can walk home on my own. You should have said yes. I noticed that slight glimpse of disappointment that runs over Ted's face. Man, I can't leave him like this now. I'd feel awful. I don't say anything as I lean over and coyly kiss him on the cheek. The look on his face! He looks like he just got hit by a bolt of lightning. That's for the thought and the dance lessons. I wave at Ted as I hurry down the pavement. It's not a sidewalk, it's a pavement. Sidewalk is one of those things which is just so simplified. It's like calling a chair sit down. It's like, no, it's not a sidewalk, it's a pavement. And it's a chair. Anyway, good night, Ted. I'll see you later. Distantly, Ted waves back at me with a single hand. I can see the other reach up to slowly graze over his cheek. And if I'm not imagining it, Ted grins as his fingers run across his skin. I'm going to take that as a good sign. What's that if it's not a good sign? Oh, wow! I've managed to change all of my clothes already. That's really impressive. Being sarcastic, of course. Right then. This isn't at 0 yet. And it's a Tuesday. I'm just checking because several times I've been like, why can't I do... Oh, wait, hang on. Get some money. Oh, God. Okay, I'm just trying to remember what our little routine was. It was do this, do that, do some jogging, kill ourselves slowly, and sleep. That's what it was. Her days must be so shit. I mean, quite how she does so well in class is completely beyond me. Because all we ever do, as soon as it's ended, is go to the job, and then go to the public park, do some jogging. People fucking think I'm freaks by now. You know. But, Nicole, you look so tired. I'm fine. She says as she goes round again. Also, I didn't realise my morale goes up by doing that. Well, it makes sense why my energy is so fucking low. Was there anything we had to buy for online shopping? Probably. I don't fucking remember what it was though. Okay, and finally, we are down to 0 energy. So for the first time ever, I'm going to take a nap and not have anyone go, hey, it's a wrong idea, you idiot. And the only reason I'm not buying stuff is because I might need that money for later on. Like, you know, online shopping and shit. We won't, however, go online shopping now. We're just going to do this one more time. And we're just going to do jogging one more time. Completely kill off our energy. And now, Saturday. Well, hey. This is where we can get the stuff in. I don't remember what it was we had to do. Or buy. Was there anything else we could buy? I think that might be it. I'm just gonna check, though.